10 Hispanic Topics to Research. Health Promotion among Hispanic-Latino Population. In this paper, you may explore the unique health challenges faced by the Hispanic-Latino population. How can healthcare professionals educate this patient group about diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular health? Consider effective culturally tailored approaches that can be used for health promotion in these people. Hispanic Cuban Americans' Cultural Heritage and Traditions. Here, you can explore the cultural heritage of Cuban Americans. In particular, research the specific features of their history, music, cuisine, and family values. You can also examine how their culture is covered in media and how these portrayals affect societal attitudes toward this population group. Hispanics as a vulnerable population in the U.S. Hispanic people in the U.S. face many challenges. Apart from their increased susceptibility to chronic diseases such as diabetes, they often face barriers to healthcare access and medical treatments. You can devote your paper to studying the vulnerabilities of Hispanics and how the U.S. healthcare system can address them. Culturally competent care and Hispanic patients. This topic encourages you to explain the importance of cultural competence when providing care to Hispanic patients. You can explore strategies for healthcare workers to increase their cultural awareness, communication, and understanding of Hispanic patients' values. How does culturally competent care influence patient satisfaction and health outcomes? Hispanic elderly patients and their caregivers. This paper can focus on the challenges faced by Hispanic older adults and their caregivers. Discuss the significance of family support and intergenerational relationships in this community and how these values affect the experiences of patients and caregivers. You can also analyze the role of culturally sensitive geriatric care for this group. Adolescent pregnancy in Hispanics. According to the CDC, in 2019, birth rates among Hispanic teens were 2 times higher than among non-Hispanic white teens. Why is it so? You can write a paper exploring factors that contribute to increased rates of teenage pregnancy and birth rates among Hispanic adolescents. How can society address this issue? Diabetes among Hispanics in the U.S., risk factors. In this essay, you can examine the risk factors of diabetes in Hispanic people. Consider issues such as unhealthy dietary choices, sedentary lifestyles, and genetic predisposition. What policies and public awareness initiatives can be effective in reducing Hispanics' risks of developing diabetes? Colon cancer among the male Hispanic population. The CDC informs that colorectal cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in the U.S. In your paper, you can study how this disease affects Hispanic men. In particular, you can explore why Hispanic men are less likely to undergo preventive screening and how it influences the diagnosis and prognosis of colon cancer in this population. Hypertension literacy among Hispanic patients. In this paper, you may discuss the levels of hypertension awareness among Hispanic patients. Analyze factors that may hinder their health literacy, for example, language barriers and access to information. You can also suggest education campaigns and community health initiatives to improve hypertension literacy among Hispanics. Interpersonal space and touch in Hispanic culture. You can write a paper investigating the cultural norms related to interpersonal space and touch in Hispanic culture. Are Hispanics comfortable standing close to one another? Are they tactile, or do they refrain from physical contact? You can also reflect on how these cultural features influence communication and relationships with Hispanic individuals. Find more research topics on studycorgi.com.